Yeah.
Oh no.
I gotta prove that there's 5 people here.
Nice. Now you're getting suckered into this. You're just thinking I can sucker you into afterwards.
Alright. So my initial topic was going to be about why to wake up early, but then something happened to my uncle this weekend, and I decided to change my topic. So my uncle's name's Scott, and he likes to ride motorcycles. And this weekend, he was driving home after the race this Saturday night, and he was involved in an accident, and he lost his leg, and he went to the hospital right away into emergency surgery, and he's going to make a full recovery, but it's going to take a long time. But the reason he lived was because he was wearing his helmet. So let me give you a few statistics on motorcycle fatality accidents. Just in 2013, 4,668 people were killed in motorcycle accidents alone. And if you could put a monetary value to that in terms of insurance, it would be about $66 billion. Now, 3/4 of all motorcycle accidents involve a collision with another vehicle, like in my uncle's case. And weather is really only a 2% factor in these accidents, so it can be a perfectly sunny day out, and there's still a higher risk of you being in an accident than if it was raining. But just because motorcycles are fast and they weigh a lot doesn't mean that you're less likely or more likely to be involved in an accident, because bicycles also have similar statistics. There were 818 deaths last year for bicyclists. 87% of those were males, and as men, we usually feel invincible and we don't feel like wearing a helmet. So I think that kind of goes to show how much helmets can help someone in an accident. And cycling is actually the #1 cause for sports-related injuries in children 14 and under. That's above football, basketball, and soccer, which are all pretty high-contact sports. So even being on a bicycle and falling down, it can cause major damage to your head. So why should you wear a helmet? Well, according to the US DOT, helmets can actually decrease the risk of a fatality by 44%. That's almost a 50-50 chance that you could be killed in an accident if you're not wearing a helmet. And just wearing one can decrease your risk of a head injury by 70%. Okay, so that's amazing what a helmet can do there. And head injuries are actually the leading cause of death or disability in the United States alone. So another reason you should wear a helmet is because sometimes it's actually the law. Most states have all-rider helmet laws, which means that the operator and all passengers must wear a helmet. 80% of Americans actually favor these laws because it saves lives and also it saves money for the economy, as I said earlier. So per mile, motorcyclists are 26 more times likely to die in a crash on a motorcycle than if they were actually in that crash in a car. So right away, you're taking a risk when you're on a motorcycle. But if you wear a helmet, you can decrease that chance of dying in a crash by 50%. And the reason motorcyclists and cyclists are involved in these accidents is because they're small and hard to see, and drivers of cars have sun glare behind the windshields, and it's hard to see you. So I'm sure in my uncle's case, it was at night, and probably the headlights were glaring with the street lights, and it was hard to see, and that's why he was struck by this car. And in 2013, 1,630 motorcyclists were just saved by wearing helmets. So this year, my uncle will be included in the statistic for that because this helmet saved his life. So the next time you guys go out on motorcycles or bicycles, please remember to strap up because it might just save your life. I'll show you guys one more time to prove that you were here.
Yeah.